Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. I wish EA would do what they did yesterday more, because who doesn't like a good value opportunity to get the most important currency in this game? Coins. Yesterday's must complete SBC literally just packed me a 130,000 coin tradable Joao Cancelo, and this is an SBC that is a must complete, and I need to show you guys why. Now, besides that, it was another great day of content yesterday on Saturday with another Showdown SBC, another cheap customizable Glory Hunters SBC, and an Evo that is a must complete because of what you can do with the card. Now, that Evo takes a bit of coins, and we're making those coins on these PTG cards because their prices keep going up as they get upgraded. The only downside is if they get knocked out of the tournament, which is what happened to South Korea and Lee Kang-in. But we're going to look at that and today's content on Sunday, which is potentially bringing back a FIFA Legend type of SBC. Let's discuss it all. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up of the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, we didn't have any new objective content yesterday on Saturday, but just a quick reminder to keep chipping away at the South America objective for Journey of Nations, or maybe it's the Africa objective that you're still working on, because of course we are now only 5 days away from being able to get this Maradona. So it's a reminder for me too, because I'm not quite done with this one, but it is a must complete and it is coming soon, that Maradona card. So make sure you get on that. Also, make sure you're chipping away at the Moment of Glory penalty kick only game mode for the 4th Playstyle Plus Evos that you can collect from the 2 of 8 Playstyle Plus pick, which of course those go on to your Glory Hunter cards. But also this Given the Keys Evo. I didn't realize how good of an Evo this was yesterday. It gives a huge passing boost and a really solid shooting boost as well, a little bit of pace, but it's really about the shooting and the passing boost that this can give a lot of cards. So I was just taking a quick peek in my club and look at the hazard going up to 95 passing, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Also, it gives the new Glory Hunters card design, so I could put a 4th Playstyle Plus on this card. That is a really, really solid Evo, so make sure you get that one done. 12 penalty kick games you can play every single day, refreshing every single day. Now, let's look at the new stuff that dropped yesterday. One of the 3 Evos is a must complete. This one, in my opinion, is not the most complete, but it is a good one. It's called Pitch Protector. It's our 2nd max 93 rated Evo. We had one on Friday, the Vinny, and now Pitch Protector, which it is a good Evo, but here's the thing, guys. You need to have somebody that has good pace going into this evolution, because like my Christian Eriksen would love to Evo this card. I gotta get a bit more pace if I'm taking him all the way up to 95 rated. Now, as you see, they do get the Glory Hunters card design, which means you can put a 4th Playstyle Plus on these cards. That's why I think getting the right stats is more important, because you want to make a card really good with getting 4 Playstyle Pluses, because you're not going to be able to Evo that card for a while. So I haven't been a Van de Ven Evo guy for very long this year. This one was way stored back in the club until literally just last week when I Evoed him up twice. But I mean, that looks like he's going to have to go back into the team, and that's probably going to be the Evo that we complete there. I thought about doing Vieira, but like the pace is not quite there, man. At this stage of the game, 92 pace, that Vieira is unbelievable, but it's just not quite there. I will say, take a look at this Joelinton card that just popped up on the Footbin Popular page. He's a foot birthday, so you can customize him, but then he goes into a couple of Evos from the Rewards tab, the Pass A Evo, the I Do Absolutes Evo, which is, I believe, from Objectives. Then he goes into yesterday's Pitch Protector, which is the one we're just looking at and talking about, going into the 4 Playstyle Plus Evo, and then getting another base playstyle as well. That is a fantastic card with 4 Playstyle Pluses and 8 base playstyles. Every stat is 95 or above except for passing, which is at 91. But he's got pinged and incisive, so do you really need it too much higher than that? That is a nuts looking card, and I'm sure that Joelinton's foot birthday, yeah, 90,000 coins, now 123K. That's just one example of what you can do with yesterday's new Pitch Protector Evo. Now, the other 2 Evos that we had, first of all, we have an upgrade for our Festival of Football Pele. It's the FOF Pele 2 Evo, which takes your 93 Pele to a 94, so might as well get this one done. It's just a simple +1 boost across the card. We'll be able to boost our Pele once again this upcoming weekend, and then after that, we'll have 2 more Evos coming in quick succession to take him to 4 Playstyle Pluses, 5-star, 5-star, and I believe we do end up as a 95 95 or a 96 rated card on that Pele as well. I'm not going to do any funny business with my Pele, so I'm actually just going to, boom, submit that card right there, and we will be boosting him up to a 94 rated cam. Now, the third and final Evo that we had yesterday may be the best one, and it is 100,000 coins, but it gives you the opportunity to 2 times create a Glory Hunters card. It's max 93 overall. That is maybe only the bad thing about this. But let's say I didn't want to boost the Van Diven stats up. I just wanted to give him a 4th place style plus. I could go and do that right now. Same thing with my Bobby Charlton. Same thing with my Erickson, because this Evo gives you the chance to just make your card a Glory Hunter, customize their playstyles and playstyle pluses, and of course, more importantly, get them to 4 playstyle pluses. That is the real point of this Evo. 100,000 coins does feel a little bit expensive, I won't lie. And the fact that you're putting 4 playstyle pluses on one of these cards really is limiting them for future Evos. But if you have a card, kind of like the Van Diven here, that has good enough stats that you're good with in your team and you value that 4th playstyle plus, this is very worth the 100,000 coins, because you're giving that card a 4th playstyle plus of your choice, of course, through the ones we can get from objectives, and then maybe even giving a base playstyle, of course, to make up for that playstyle plus that maybe replace the base, if you will, because you can still be up to 8 base playstyles through the Evo Lab. It just gives you the customizability options, and I love that. 100,000 coins, again, does feel a little bit expensive, but I absolutely love that customizability there. That is a dub. I'm sure some of you guys already have ideas of how you're going to use that Evo to customize some cards. Now, let's go to SBCs, where the things got even better. First of all, we have another showdown for a big matchup upcoming on Monday, I believe, between Brazil and Japan in the round of 32. We've got Maeda and Ederson. This was originally leaked as Ederson the goalkeeper, but it's actually Ederson the center mid. I look at this card as a 93 rated and I say, I don't know. I mean, the new upgrade for these cards is a 4th playstyle plus and a +2 overall. So this card going to a 95 would look pretty crazy, and maybe you can Evo him a little bit if you want to do some funny business there with a live showdown card. But I don't know. This might be a showdown that I skip. It is cheap. It's a 86, 89, and a 90 rated squad, which only comes in at about 60,000 coins for both Ederson and for Maeda. So if you want to side with Brazil, you can. If you want to side with Japan, you can. Just remember that there's only about a day and a half left to get those done. Now, also in player SBCs yesterday, we had Cuti Romero. This is an insta complete for me. But guys, he is super cheap. Once again, great defending stats, great physical stats. I mean, good reactions too for a center back, good short passing as well. This is an end game, late game sort of center back card, which once again is cheap. The Anthony Gordon was super cheap. This is super cheap, only 100,000 coins for him. Would he be 100K on the market? Probably will be pretty close. And once again, you can give him the 4 playstyle pluses. You can even see people in Footbin are creating the Evos to kind of plan their Cuti Romero card. Intercept, quick step, anticipate, and bruiser's got to be the way to go for this card. That's a good card. 4 playstyle pluses and an almost free SBC with the amount of fodder you can earn right now from just doing the upgrade pack grind. That is a W in my opinion as well. Speaking of upgrade packs, the 85x10 Summer Tournament Nations upgrade comes back 5 times repeatable every few days. Still an 84 with an 85 rated squad, and I'm getting that one done. But the biggest story in SBCs yesterday is this one, the Tradable International Tour upgrade. It gives a tradable 85 times 10 pack for completing this 6 set of SBCs. But guys, every single SBC inside of here gives you a tradable pack or player pick, and that's where I got the Cancelo. Cannot believe that I was actually able to package Joao Cancelo tradable from this, but that is why you do this SBC, and it is so easy. Right now, I'm just doing a squad builder, gold, low to high, and I'm putting in gold rares and commons to fill this up. And it's good to go, and it's done. You have to have a couple players from some specific nations, like I need Brazil and Morocco players. So, you know what? I've got Amrabat right there. So, boom, I got Endrick and Amrabat. I know I'm turning in all gold rares when I don't need to, but I've got so many gold rares in my club right now, and I've got so many provisions packs that it's fine. We're good to go. But this gives you tradable packs and the big tradable 85x10. You can get this done for literally free. You don't need to buy a single card to get that done. All the gold rares you can get from other SBCs that are free as well to easily grind. So you're just making pure profit off of this. And tradable packs, man, we don't get tradable packs like we used to. So when EA do something like this, it's kind of just like, it's fun in a way because you have a chance of hitting something that you can actually sell. I still can't believe that I packed Cancelo. That is nuts. Maybe some of you guys packed some Glory Hunters cards from this SBC yesterday. Guys, it is a must complete SBC. Let's see what I get from the 85 by 10. I do get a promo card. Guys, an 85 by 10 right now is even going to give you a good chance at like the cheap promo cards, which will still like discard for a very low price. Who am I getting here? That's Bunny Shaw. And on the flip side of this, it looked like an Udinese player. Couldn't tell you off the top of the dome who that's going to be. Syria, Swedish, 93 rated Karlstrom, CDM. I'm guessing he doesn't go for too much, but that's fine. We just made coins off of that right there. So I'm going to send him the transfer list. If I really, really, really needed the coins, I could quick sell or list up on the market all these other players. But that's what you look at this as. This is free coins. EA is literally giving out free coins with that 85 by 10. Now, I'm sure that fodder is super cheap. So like 89s are, oh my gosh, 89s are 1.3K. Yeah, did these drop yesterday when that SBC came out? Yeah, they did. They were 3,000 coins, and then a tradable 8510 SBC comes out, and they drop down to 1.3K. That's crazy. Fodder is, you know, the lowest that it can honestly be. Rodri is 2,000 coins for a 90 rated card. Holland and Bellingham were the next cheapest at 7K. But guys, that is a must complete because you could pack Cancelo, you could pack a couple of promo cards, and at the very least, even these small packs that you get, like 83s and 4s, if you really need coins that bad, just quick sell them. You're going to get a good chunk of coins from that SBC. So phenomenal stuff from EA. That was a really not expected surprise yesterday that is very, very nice for anybody on any budget. Now, let's take a look at our daily PTG upgrades because I made some coins yesterday, and I know some of you guys did too on these upgrades. Marmouche getting not just one upgrade, but getting two, getting the +1 overall, but also getting the extra 99 stat boost in the shooting category on an in-game stat, making his shooting go up +2. That happened with a handful of cards yesterday, like Digne, because France won all 3 of their group stage matches. So he got 99 interceptions the first time, and he got 99 slide tackle right here. Plus, on top of that, the +1 overall through the entire card. So we went from 95 defending up to 97. That is a pretty crazy looking card. If you guys want to see all the cards that were upgraded yesterday, make sure you go to the Players tab, down the Trackers, hit Path to Glory, and sort by recently upgraded. KDB, I believe, got +2 dribbling as well because Belgium won their first game in the group stages, which actually got him his first 99 stat. Rodri got +2 dribbling on his card. He looks unbelievable, and his price is actually still kind of low right now as well. Laporte got a nice boost to dribbling, +2 dribbling there because Spain won all 3 of their games. It was a good day for those upgrades yesterday, and most of these cards just continue to go up. Now, it's going to get really interesting for today's upgrades on Sunday because, of course, yesterday we had Argentina winning. We had England, Ghana, Croatia, DR Congo, Portugal, Colombia, and I believe also Algeria and Austria all making it out into the round of 32, and the full round of 32 is now confirmed. But with these upgrades that are incoming today, I'm really curious to see what happens to this card because Emi Martinez already got a 99 rated stat boost, in-game stat boost, and they gave him 99 reactions. He's due another one, and he's also due a +1. This might just be the most OP goalkeeper in the game after his upgrades today because he already got the 99 reactions boost. He's going to get another 99 sub-attribute and a +1 overall. So is he going to end up with like 99 diving today overall and then go to 95 rated? This is going to be a nuts card. And as of course, as we've been talking about, a lot of these guys just keep going up. We talked about buying M. Martinez on Friday night and Saturday at like 120,000 coins. It is very nice to see how these prices move. I'm holding most of the PTG cards right now. Is this the... Yeah, this is the team of PTGs. A lot of them that I've invested in, like the Iñaki Williams. I know that Ghana did not win yesterday, and his price was up at like 940K, but I didn't sell it. Bro's getting a +1 today because they qualified for the round of 32. I'm holding the line, especially for a rare card like this who is only a couple cards away from being 900K. Bro's going to 99 pace today, 96 shooting and 96 dribbling. That's a card that I think can continue to rise in price. And the next thing you're going to take a look at with these PTG cards are the matchups that they have in the round of 32. I actually just picked up 3 Alphonso Davies. Oh, we're already cooking. I picked up 3 of this card at 600,000 coins flat because they play South Africa today. And this means in these round of 32 games that these players are playing for the 4th play style plus upgrade. Unless they already have 4 play style pluses, then they're just playing for a base play style. But that's a big deal, right? A +1 overall is a big deal. A 4th play style plus on a card that's already that good is a really big deal. So that's why I picked him up. I think that he's going to rise into the game today, and I would look ahead. This is why I shouted Nementia in yesterday's video. And if I had more coins, I would buy more because I saw him at 130K on bid. Looks like he is rising at 150K, but Germany have a relatively favorable matchup playing Paraguay in their game, and that's just a couple days away. So I start looking at these next few days of round of 32 matchups, who has favorable matchups and should win the game, especially those cards that only have 3 playstyle pluses, because their prices could be going up. Now, speaking of prices, let's take a look at these new Glory Hunters cards. Guys, this Marcus Rashford is one of the most, if not the most popular card in the game right now, and he's only 130,000 coins. What a card that is that you can customize up to 4 playstyle pluses. Crazy. Again, it makes sense why so many other prices around the rest of the market are not doing too good right now, besides PTGs that are live, because these new cards are great. Bruno Fernandes started the day at a mil. 1.3 mil. Sorry, forgot about that. He's down to 800,000 coins. The usual Saturday drop-off happened on the Impacts promo cards. Here's what I'd say. If you're somebody who wants to buy Bruno to then go Evo him through playstyles, I think you're going to have a good opportunity to do that today on Sunday. And I hope EA updates some price ranges because Conte, Gravenberch, and a handful of other players are all minimum price not selling on the market. And they've been that way now for over a day. So EA better fix up on some of that. I'm glad that Cancelo is not one of those minimum price not selling players. But if you're wanting to buy anybody from this team, specifically Messi, Neymar, Dembele, Reinders, even one of the more expensive cards, I would still hold off another day or two. We could potentially see more store packs added that would make those cards drop down a bit. And remember, you can Evo them now. Tradable. Put Evos on them. They become untradeable in the moment, but then you can take all the Evos off and sell them. So that's going to really make it interesting for these cards over time, how their prices move. Because, you know, a lot of people have bought them and have Evo'd them. It was like the whole Bigfoot birthday crash that we saw when that happened. Well, people are going to have these cards they can sit on and know that they're going to have some coins at least to come back to when they're done with those Evos. Now, another reason the market dropped yesterday is because we got new store packs. Of course, people are spending coins to try to pack these cards. The 575,000 coin Bracket Busters Guarantee Pack came out. So did the Glory Hunters Maestro Evo Pack. This is 350,000 coins. It gives you Incisive Plus to put on a Glory Hunters as a 4th playstyle plus, but it also gives you a Glory Hunters midfielder player pick. I'm not going to chance that. Also, I have 17K, so I can't open it. But yeah, if you want to buy any of these for your team, I would say today/tomorrow would be a decent time to do that and to get them evoed up. But once again, the pack weight's pretty good, as you saw with me getting Cancelo, and that is still hurting a lot of the rest of the market. Now, some of the lower tier cards from this greats of the game side that we were talking about investing in have bounced back. Javi, 155. He was 120, 130. Iniesta, 430,000 coins. I mean, he was 370, 380 multiple times yesterday. Cafu, Marcelo, Rivellino, they're going back up. Zico is starting to go back up as well. Unfortunately, we had that CDM Evo that dropped yesterday, so Vieira came back down. But guys, here's what I have to say about all these cards, PTG cards, and these greats of the games. List them up for lazies on the market. If you know what I mean by that, you're probably already making some coins on these cards. But I've heard from multiple people in the last couple of days that they have gotten some crazy sale prices on these cards. Like, that's why I'm listing Vieira 100,000 coins above where he actually sells right now in the market. A lazy sale is when you take a look and you compare price And you see, as somebody who doesn't know the market, you look through all these cards and you're like, okay, what's the cheapest one in here? And if you just look at this first page, you're going to see, okay, 220, and then there's 385. Let's say there were no 220,000 coin Vieras in this first page, and it was just like 500 and 600K Vieras, and then there's a 400K Viera sitting there. You might think, oh, that's a good buy. So you buy it without checking the price on Footbin. A lot of people do that. Like a lot of people do that. And when the game is popping right now with the World Cup being on and so much hype with football in the world just being at the forefront of everybody's minds, you have a lot of people in this game, and that creates more lazy sales. So whatever cards you've invested in, Path to Glories, Greats of the Games, just keep them listed up on the market. Maybe you bought into these star performer cards that are kind of going up in price as well. Jonathan David was 100,000 coins. Now he's 180K. Just lazy list them, even though you're going to be like, nah, Nate, nobody's going to buy Jonathan David for 250K when he's actually 180. You'll be surprised. Actually, some of you guys know MJK from the Twitch streams, right? MJK sold a Johan Cruyff 97 card yesterday for 1.2 million coins. I thought he was yanking my chain, pulling a joke. No, he sold them for 1.2 mil on a lazy sale. Get your cards listed up for lazies because you never know when they're going to sell, and you're going to make a whole bunch of extra coins. Now, one more little bit of information on the PTG cards, I will say. As we're buying these and holding on to them until the next games happen, selling into the hype has to be on the forefront of our minds as well. I talked about that Alphonso Davies that I just picked up, and his price is moving. What am I going to do today? Even though Canada are playing South Africa, I'm going to sell into the hype, because if Alphonso Davies and Canada get knocked out today, which would be pretty crazy, but if they do, this card's going to half. Like, it's legit going to drop in half. Ooh, 617. Bit of an undercut there. That's what's at stake here with these cards now. Since there is a knockout, part to this knockout round of 32 part of the tournament that starts today, if you're out, your prices are going to get cooked. And this is where we're going to see the biggest run up on prices, and prices go crazy high. But this is where we're also going to see some of the biggest drop offs, because one of the reasons that these cards are so expensive is because of the potential what if upgrades they could get if their nation keeps going. But when the nation's over and it's all said and done for that country, cards get cooked. So that's my word of warning, but also usual word of warning to sell in the hype on those PTG cards. Now, let's take a look at what could be coming out today on Sunday, because we've had 2 good days in a row of content. What could possibly be next, right? Well, it looks like we're going to have the return of a legendary, I say legendary, kind of a legendary SBC, just an SBC that a lot of people remember because of a position change. Kai Havertz, his SBC for Glory Hunters was leaked yesterday to have the left back position. If you guys remember, left back Winter Wildcards Havertz a few years back, that was a legendary card. And then he got a left back team of the season. I think it was Tots Live, maybe, FC24. During that promo, that he got a card as well via SBC, and that card had left back too. So this Havertz, official stats, he's going to have striker, cam, center mid, and left back. He's 5-star, 4-star, and then Foot Sheriff is saying here that our left back is back. So that's not 100% confirmed to be today, but if I had to guess, it could be. So watch out for that. Or maybe another player SBC like for Axel Witsel, Kim Sung-yu. We still have Mbolo, Rios, Metcalf, still yet to be released as player SBCs. I would expect to see all of those during the week this week. Other than that, Sundays are usually icon pack days, but the icon pack that we have right now still is the 1 of 10 88 plus historical. It is set to be here for another week. So EA could release an icon pack today. Maybe they go way up in rating and say like a 92 plus. 93 plus would be crazy, but maybe they go for like a 92 plus icon pack. That's a possibility. There's no real leak of that right now, or maybe a 92 plus icon player pick, but that could be a part of today's content. We will have to see. And then other than that, we're thinking about Evos, because Evos have been cooking, right? With everything we can do in the Playstyles lab with 4 Playstyle plus cards. The question is, are we going to keep getting max 93 evolutions? Guys, I'm trying to Evo as many cards as I can right now, and I got to get this Pedro Porro done before his card gets a +2 from the Spain game, but doing some funny business there. I'm trying to get as many Evos done as I can right now in the penalty kick mode, and I mean, hey, if we have more max 92 and max 93 Evos come out, I mean, we're not going to say no, but I'm just trying to take advantage of this mode right now. So if they drop another good Evo today, especially if it's like a chain, right? A max 92 chain evo that doesn't boost your overall would be crazy. That'd be super crazy because I have so many cards that would fit into those that I'd love to just boost up like little small stats on. So that's one big tip that I would give you. And that's probably the last part of content that I'd be expecting to see today. New stuff in evos. Not sure if we'll get anything in objectives. Again, we had nothing yesterday from what I can see. Maybe a flash rush event, but I thought those usually came out on Saturdays. I could be wrong on that one there too. But guys, honestly, opening packs is so fun in this game right now. I want to stream today so bad. I have a whole lot going on. I may not be able to, but I just want to go through all those South America packs and just rip. Like the menu grind right now, it's great, right? Let's open a couple packs to end the video. 88 by 3. I maybe have used up all my pack luck on the Cancelo. And then that tradable Glory Hunters card from the 85 by 10. But I'm going to at least open a couple of these because packs are just fun at the moment. Fodder is literally everywhere with the high level packs you can get from objectives and all the different objectives that we have. And then the SBCs are cheap. So you're just like overflowing with fodder. It feels like we're in footies almost with the amount of fodder that we do have. Here we go. 87 by 5 striker. That's Alessia Russo, I'm imagining. Gold card. And then Stuttgart on the flip side. Again, all these promos during the World Cup are completely throwing me off because I'm not thinking about what club the player plays for. I'm thinking about their nation. El Canus? Okay, yes, the Moroccan 92 rated left wing. Not too shabby. Decent. Let's do a couple more of these 87 by 5s. Also, guys, I just hit level 30, and I have to make the decision. I am taking Sophia Wilson in the paid pass, but in the free pass, oh, here we go again. I think I'm going to forego Santi Jimenez and choose the pack. We've got, oh, this might be a double. This might be a PSG. Ousmane Dembele. No. No. Okay, Fabian Ruiz. Right. That's more like it. Still a decent pull, though. 93? No, 95 rated. Okay, dude, the PSG scared me. See? I'm out of it with these clubs, bro. I'm so out of it with the clubs because all I'm thinking about is the nationality. Okay, 87 by 5s, though. Woo. Do your Season 8 exhibition games to get the South America objective done. That's where I'm getting some of these packs, I do believe. All right, we do all golds there. Let me do one more pack. One more paqueta of these 87 by 5s. And let's see if we get another beautiful Glory Hunters promo tunnel on the walk animation. Here we go. Last one. Last pack. 87.5. Yes. Let's go. I don't need Weston McKennie because I already packed him. I was just thinking of that as the USM teachers he walks by. And that is another Alessia Russo with a Fenerbahce player on the flip side. Again, no idea who this is. What's the nationality? You can tell by the hair. That's Soyuncu. Okay. No longer in the Premier League. But that's good fodder. We'll take it. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the video for me today. I'll keep you updated on stream today via Twitter. I would love to be on. I would love to, but there's so much to do right now, man, in real life. So I will see you guys on a video tomorrow at the very least. And we'll end with one more pack. Okay, bummer. All right. Good luck on your packs as well. Let me know what you pack from the tradable 85 by 10. Because if you guys are making some coins, I would love to hear that. So hopefully you guys can do that. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. Have a great Sunday. Peace out.